and welcome to this quick tutorial on how to use Google Drive. The first thing for those that are not familiar with how to locate the drive but use Gmail, from your Google Gmail screen you will see up at the header where it will say Drive next to Gmail. When you click Drive, it will automatically take you to your drive. If you have more than one Gmail account, it will ask you to select which Gmail account Google Drive you are wishing to gain access to. Once you are in Google Drive, it lists any available folders that you have. For those that don't use Gmail, you can easily go to www.google.com/drive and it will take you to Google Drive. I recommend here that you bookmark your tab, and you can make it appear right up here as I have in my toolbar, or you can have it in a drop-down bookmark, whichever works for you. Once you are in Drive, you will be able to create a document, view documents that have been shared with you, view your recent documents, documents that you loaded into trash. If you receive multiple documents, I find it easier to create them in folders. And this is simply done by clicking the folder icon with the plus sign, and see it pops up new folder in my drive. Just like you would if you were saving a document and dealing with your computer's version. It's going to ask you for a folder name, and this one I'll just make Teacher Lists. Create. Now, to create a document, there are several options, just as there are in Microsoft Word. When you hit create, it also once again gives you the folder option. You can create a document, you can create a presentation, a spreadsheet, a form, or a drawing. A document is basically similar to a Word document that you would use. When you click on it to create, there's a space up at the top to put in a name. You could put teacher, we'll just do teacher student list. And from here you will be able to fill in your document. You have all your font settings, your bold, italics, underline. Once your document is done, you're going to, if you wish to share it with other teachers, parents, however you want to do, you're going to click on the share button. Every document is automatically set private only to you. You can change that by clicking on the change button. You can make it public on the web if you want anyone to have access to it. You can put the anyone with the link, and this would allow you, this one will give you a link that you can share, and only those people will be allowed to access it. And once you hit anyone with a link, it will say access. Anyone, no sign-in required, they can view. If you want them to be able to read it, you would change that to can edit, or can comment would allow them to put a comment. Private does the same way. It is going to allow you to select individuals based on their email that can access your document. So from private, we're going to go save, and it would tell you to invite people. Here's where you would type in their email address. So we're going to go back here to anyone with the link to show you what you would do there. You're going to have the link to share. You're just going to right click copy, and then you could include that in your file or your email that you are sending out to someone. Make sure that you do change whatever it so they have the permissions you want them to have, as far as can edit, can comment. We're going to back out of here. Arrow back takes you right back to your list, and here you can, and then you could just continue to create additional documents. When we go into this document, one last thing, if you want to assign it to a certain folder, you click on the folder next to the name, and you pick whichever folder you want it to, and it will automatically move it there for you. And as you can see, it's off our main list, but it's neatly stored away in the file.